Thank you for listening to the South Dakota Network, a service of SDPB. Download the SDNet app to your mobile device and listen wherever you are.
Welcome to start the meeting whenever the notion takes you.
Okay, thank you, Carrie. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday, April 9th, 2026 Department of Transportation Commission meeting. I will call the meeting to order. Carrie, would you please call the roll?
Chris Frick.
Here.
Lynn Jensen.
Here.
Jeff Karam is not joining. Larry Nelson.
Here.
Don Roby.
Here.
Ron Rosenboom.
Here.
Rick Valerie.
Here.
Mike Valley.
Here.
Austin Simons.
Here. We do have a quorum. Thank you. At this point, or this time, we'll consider any conflicts of interest. Is there any conflicts of interest that any of the commissioners would like to declare? Commissioner Simons here. I will declare a conflict of interest on bid item number 5. Vice Chair Frick will take over for me on that. Is Sam on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, just so we're on the same page there. Is there any other conflicts of interest to declare? Okay, hearing none, we will move on. This point of the meeting is set aside for public input. Is there anybody on the line that would like to address the commission? If so, please address the chair. You will be recognized. State your name so we know who we're talking with. Is there anybody that would like to address the commission? Okay, Hearing none, we will move on to Mike Beam, Director of Planning and Engineering.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the commission. We have bid awards for your consideration, attachment number 1. I'll turn that over to Sam. And then it'll come back to me for the reschedule and the May 14th commission meeting consideration. So Sam?
Thanks, Mike. Yes, Sam Weisgram with the Office of Project Development, here to present the bid results and recommendation for the April 1st bid opening. The April 1st bid opening consisted of 10 contracts. A total of 31 bids were received. The low bids totaled $18,038,000, which was $2,140,000, or 10.6% below our engineer's estimate of $20,178,000. We have been reviewing the bids, and we have 3 recommendations for you this morning and 1 informational item. I'd start with the grouped recommendation involving projects 2 and 3 and 6 through 10. So that would be all projects with the exception of 1, 4, and 5. Projects 2, 9, and 10 were all within 10% of our engineer's estimate. Projects 3, 6, 7, and 8 were all more than 10% below our engineer's estimate. Based on our review of these projects, approval of the award of these contracts is recommended.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Recommendation is for projects 2, 3, and 6 through 10. Can the chair get a motion?
Roby, move recommendation. Jensen,
I heard Roby first, Jensen second. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Carrie, would you please call the roll?
Frick,
Yeah, aye.
Jensen,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Roby,
Aye.
Rosenboom,
Aye.
Valerie,
Aye.
Valley,
Aye.
Simons.
Aye. Okay, motion for approval carries. Back to you, Sam.
Thank you. The next recommendation will be for project number 1. Simon Contractors of South Dakota was the low bidder of 3 bids for this contract. Their bid was $401,000, which was $126,000, or 45.9% above our engineer's estimate of $275,000. This project consists of an asphalt overlay and girder repair at the Keystone Y structure. We have completed our review of the bids, and we do believe the price for this work is justifiable, especially in consideration of the 3 bids we did receive. As a result of our review, we are recommending approval of the award of this contract.
Okay, thank you. The DOT is recommending approval for item number 1. Can we get a motion from the board?
Rick will make a motion.
Okay, we have Frick first.
Second.
And Valley will second. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. Sure, go ahead.
I was just saying that, as Keith said, the other 2 bids were even higher. So I don't know what it is, but sometimes in that Keystone area we've had a little higher bid. But the other 2 bids were in the same area and even higher. So I think this is a fair bid.
Yeah, I agree. I think mobilization on that one probably is a little expensive.
Yeah.
So, anyone else? Any other comments or questions? Okay, hearing none. Carrie, would you please call the roll?
Frick,
Aye.
Jensen,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Roby,
Aye.
Rosenboom,
Aye.
Valerie,
Aye.
Valley,
Aye.
Simons.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, Carrie. At this point, I will turn over the gavel to Vice Chair Frick for bid item number 5, and I will recuse myself.
Okay, Sam.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'll address project number 5 next. Jensen Rock and Sand was the ASCHEC low bidder of 3 bids received for this project. Their bid was $3,335,000, which was $374,000, or 12.6% above the engineer's estimate of $2,961,000. This project consists of asphalt surface treatments on multiple routes within the Mobridge area. Through review of the bids, we do feel the bid price is justifiable for the work being completed, and as a result, we are recommending approval of the award of this contract.
Okay, does anyone make a motion?
Valerie moves approval.
Valerie moves approval. Need a second?
Valley also move.
Okay, so Valerie approved, and made a second. Any discussion? If not, Carrie, would you call the roll, please?
Jensen,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Roby,
Aye.
Rosenboom,
Aye.
Valerie,
Aye.
Valley,
Aye.
Frick,
Aye. Motion carries. Austin, back to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sam. I think that's all you have, correct?
I just have one other informational item, if you don't mind.
Sure, go ahead.
I haven't addressed item number 4 yet. And for that job, AGE Corporation was our low bidder. We are still in the process of our internal review for that project, so we don't have a recommendation prepared. We do plan to have a recommendation for you during your next meeting on April 23rd. So just for your information, no action is needed at this time.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Back to Mike Beam.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the commission. We are requesting consideration of rescheduling the May 14th commission meeting to May 15th. The reason for that is we are anticipating adding a lighting into May for May 13th. And with that additional lighting, it'll give us another day to review bids before they come to you for consideration. So we would ask that consideration of rescheduling that meeting to the 15th of May. Again, times are open. Of course, we need to have a quorum, but 9 o'clock a.m. would be preferred if at all possible. That way we kind of remain on the same schedule. So I guess I'd request that of the commission to reschedule the meeting on the 14th to May 15th at 9 o'clock a.m.
Okay, thank you. Carla, are you on the line?
She is not.
Yes, I
You
am.
are. Okay. Didn't hear her.
Thought I heard her earlier.
Okay.
So we need a motion and a second and approval for this, correct?
I would, yes.
Okay. All right, anybody from the commission would like to make a motion or discussion?
This is Lynn. Is this a conference call meeting?
yes.
Yes, or no, this is,
No,
yeah,
it's
I'm
a
sorry, it
conference
is.
call. Yep, bid lettings.
Yep,
Okay. Jensen moves to approve.
okay, Jensen first, do we? Okay, Rosenboom will second. Is there any other discussion? So the approval, just so we're all on the same page, would be to move it to May 15th at 9 a.m. for our DOT conference call. Everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. Carrie, would you please call the roll?
Frick,
Aye.
Jensen,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Roby,
Aye.
Rosenboom,
Aye.
Valerie,
Aye.
Valley,
Aye.
Simons.
Aye, motion carries. Anything else, Mike?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Anybody on the commission have anything else to share? If not, next scheduled meeting will be Thursday, April 23rd at 9.
Good, see you
And
then.
I will
That's what I was
declare us
looking for.
adjourned. What's that?
Thanks.
Thank you. See ya.
Good job. On the button on that one, Mark. I said 7, Mark said 11. It was 11. It's now the new game that you play. How long will the meeting last?
And we bet, how much?
Huh?
How much did we, you said $5?
Yeah. I will give you $5. Here.
Last discussion.
Alright.
Thank you for listening to the South Dakota Network, a service of SDPB. Links to live events and their archives are available at sd.net. Thank you for listening to the South Dakota Network, a service of SDPB. Follow us on Twitter at SDNet for announcements about what's coming up. Thank you for listening to the South Dakota Network, a service of SDPB. Download the SDNet app to your mobile device and listen wherever you are.